joining, and I'm having trouble on this platform, and I need to get this going over here. So give me a second. Oh, wait, I think we're going. We're going. Everything's good. All right. I'm so glad you guys are here. So the question is, why go on a retreat? Why go on a retreat? Well, Rythmia is a retreat. Rythmia is a powerful retreat center in Costa Rica where I'm telling you, I see it every week. I've been there for 6 years. I'm so honored to have been there for 6 years and to see every week miracles happen. And this is why people come on retreat. We retreat, right? The original meaning of retreat was, to pull back, like an army would pull back, right? That we would be retreating. Well, this is what we do in life. We retreat. We pull back from life. We pull back from the, as Wordsworth says, the getting and spending, the late and soon. We lay waste our powers. Little we see in nature that is ours. We become so fixated and focused on the secondary satisfactions of life. What are the secondary satisfactions of life? Secondary satisfactions are things that satiate us, things that keep us comfortable, and I know I get comfortable, these secondary satisfactions. And the primary satisfactions of life are touch and community and connection and a shared meal and sitting around the fire and telling stories, connecting with each other. This is the primary satisfaction. So we go on a retreat to satisfy some primary needs, to be in community, to pull away from the busyness of the world, and to connect. And our primary relationship is with ourself. Our primary relationship is with our higher self, with ourself. And that relationship is the one that must be full to overflowing before we can engage in a relationship with another. Now, this is an interesting point. We've always heard this statement, you've got to love yourself before anybody can love you. But sometimes we don't know how to be loving to ourselves. And we need someone to mirror that to us, to show us what love is. And so that's another reason to go on a retreat. We get to learn what love is. We get to see and feel what it is to be loved. Because, when we go on a spiritual retreat, the people at the retreat at Rythmia, you are loved. You are so loved. You feel it from the minute you walk in. I've never worked with a group of people that is more committed and devoted to you. So you feel this love. So we go on retreat for a primary satisfaction, not a secondary satisfaction, but our primary satisfaction, our primary need to feel love and to be loved. And for so many of us, it's so hard to receive love. Why is it hard to receive love? Because it requires us opening up. And a lot of times we're afraid to open up because we might be hurt. We might be rejected. We might be seen for all the things that we think are wrong with us, Hey, everybody, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you're here. So we go on a retreat to satisfy our primary satisfactions, our primary needs, love, touch. Catherine, hey. Our primary need to be in community, to, as I said, tell stories of fire, and to share. We came into this world, and in a different time, we were in tribe, we were in community, and we would wake up and people would be there to hear about our dreams and to share their dreams with us. And then we would be able to tell each other about our stories and share the sorrows and the joys. And we don't get that a lot in our everyday lives. That's another reason to go on retreat. This community, this communal missing, this ancestral missing that we have, to be in tribe, to be in community. I have a wonderful community where I live, and I'm busy. And I know other people. Catherine, she's busy. We're in community. and we have a beautiful community, but there's something about stepping away from the busyness of the everyday life and receiving. Another thing is we go on retreat to learn how to belong. And belonging is, you know, a core need, one of our core needs to belong, to feel like we belong to something. And I want to ask you, what do you think it means to belong? What do you think it means for you? What does belonging feel like? Does it feel like you're fitting in? What's the difference between fitting in and belonging? Um, you know, again, our primary relationship is to ourself. And so one of the things that plant medicine helps us do, one of the things that retreats help us to do is to connect with ourselves, because we, I bet a lot of us, I know I feel this way, and I would hazard a guess, and feel free to put a comment in the chat, that a lot of us feel the same way, that we have lots of communities, but sometimes we don't feel like we belong. And that might be more of a mental sense of separation than actually, like, we're not able to open up and receive the love. We're not able to open up. Hey, Brock, what's up, brother? Good to see you. We're not able to open up and receive um, this sense of belonging because we're too closed. And so what is it to fit in versus belonging? Fitting in is being appropriate. Fitting in is following the cues to make sure that you're doing what a protocol. You're meeting some, like, you're not standing out in the crowd. That's fitting in. But belonging is a place where no matter who or what you do or are, belong. You belong. And that is a primary core thing that only we can give ourselves, that we belong to ourselves, that we're fundamentally rock bottom okay, just as we are. And there's a sense of not wanting to reject any part of myself. And when I don't want to reject any part of myself, then there's a feeling that I can actually love those parts of myself. I belong to myself. When I belong to myself, then I can go out into community, because I'm not shielding and hiding, protecting things that I'm afraid of people to see. This is not easy work. It is not easy work. But this is why we go on a retreat. So we get to rub up against the things that challenge us. And do I belong here? Well, these people are kind of strange. It happens at Rythmia all the time. People come in on Monday and I don't know about those people, but those people over there, they're cool. But those people, I don't know. And by the end of the week, there's a sense of belonging. It's a real sense of belonging. It's a real sense of being part of a tribe, because we've been through something together. We've walked through the fire together. And it's those kind of things that erase false belonging, that erase this easy, quick sense of community that sometimes we get in relationships, or this sort of like, oh, everybody gets loved, we're all just happy here. No, when we've been through the fire together, when we've gone through a ceremony together, when we've shared our sorrows and our pains, our joys and our successes, when we've shared the truth of who we are, when I'm not hiding, when there's nothing to protect, then I can really belong, because I'm not positioning myself in some way. So this is another reason why we go on retreat, is to belong. So I'm so grateful to just take this moment. I'm on retreat, and it's so wonderful to receive. I get to be in service at Rythmia so much, and I'm so grateful to take a moment to receive and to enjoy some yoga classes, and to journal and to contemplate and to have shared meals. So if you have any questions about a retreat, call this number right there. Call Rythmia and find out about the Rythmia retreats, because it's a way to belong. It's a way to come to belonging with yourself. It's a way to begin to love yourself and to learn how to be loved. And that's the truth. So I'm going to end it there, wishing you all a beautiful day. So many blessings on your day, that you feel May we all feel a sense of belonging. May we all feel a sense of love. May we all feel a sense of peace. May we all feel a sense that we are right with the world. And so it is. Peace and riches.